All right, so today we're going to be replacing the tires on my pool cleaner pool vacuum. Now you can tell that they are really worn down when this nub here starts to get even with the rest of the tires. And it's kind of like car tires, right? Like they put these nubs here, and what you do is when they get low, they stop being able to function and get over things like your vent at the bottom of your pool. So I went ahead and picked up some new ones here, and I'll go ahead and open it up for you to see. And you can see that the new ones have much more pronounced nubs, right? So this is how it's supposed to be. And then this is how my current pool tire is. I should have done this a long time ago, my vacuum tire that is. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this. It's not a difficult process, but I'll walk you through exactly how to do it. First off, go ahead and grab your tires and note that you should have two with the pronounced nubs and then two without the nubs. The two without the nubs are gonna go here. They're gonna go in your smaller back tires, and then the two with the nubs will go up front. Pretty easy to see because you can find the nubs on your pool vacuum. Now these front ones come off very easily. You literally just pull them off and that's easy. Now the back ones, as you can see, don't come off quite as easily, and that's because they're landlocked in by where this wheel well is positioned. And so what you're going to want to do is take this off. You're just going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. I went ahead and grabbed two. This one should be fine. And then out it comes. So there should be 3 screws you take out. Now, I like to keep this face up when I do this so that I don't mess with anything, but you can always, remove a stray leaf or two while you're in there. Never hurts to get rid of it, clean it out a little bit while you're in there, but you don't need to. So I don't really like to mess with any of this stuff. It's a pretty simple vacuum, but let's just go ahead and leave it as is. Now we can pretty easily slide these out. And now we'll start adding the new ones on. It's really important to get that top-down view to make sure that you have it on properly, because it can feel on. So again, I'm just going through and checking it from every angle, just to make sure that if anything stands out, you got the nice seal there. So at this point, I like to go ahead and add it back on, the top back on, before I put these outer tires on. And the reason is the less time we can have with this disassembled, the better. And so to do that, I want to go ahead and pop the screws out so that I can get this aligned properly first, because it is actually more easy than you think to have it misaligned. And so there we go. So I can see the holes there. I can see the holes there. Everything's properly aligned. You can feel up here that it's properly centered. Now I will go ahead and start to add my screws back in. I have done this in the past where I did not have it aligned properly. Okay, now with those screws all back in, now we're going to go ahead and replace the last 2 tires here. And see why it's nicer to have the top back on, because now I can really move this thing around to make it easier to add these on. Again, we'll just go ahead and do our checks here to make sure that everything is on properly. Got a nice seal around the outside, shouldn't be any bumps there. Same here. And there you have it. You have just replaced the tires on your pool cleaner vacuum, and you can tell that with the new tires and the tread significantly better, this is going to allow your pool vacuum to work its way across your pool much better. I hope this helped. Good luck.